sweet.
Yeah.
Well,
no, come on.
Usually the goat story at a party, it's really hard to follow that. But
can I ask you? This guy told me something. He said, "Don't tell anybody." So I want to. This about eating pussy, dude.
Yeah.
No, the first time you ate. No, the real story.
Well, the real story was that the first time I ate pussy or vagina was I was 26 years old, and it went terrible. I don't know if you guys have ever thought what could be more. And there's some activities that you can do awkwardly, and they're awkward, but boy, eating vagina is definitely on the top of that list. And so I made a fool of myself, and I was like, you know what? This girl's going to see the new and improved Ashton. I'm going to come back strong. So what I did was I got some library books, Good Guide to Getting It On. That was a very good guide if you guys are interested in that.
600-page book.
600-page book. So in order to read that, I would bring it on the bus with me. But I put newspapers over the cover so that people didn't know what I was looking at. And they were just like, oh, that guy's really into penis and vagina diagrams. So...
And then what happened? He came back?
I came back 2 days later, and she literally said, "What did you read?" In a good way. She wasn't monotone when she said it, but she was like, "What did you read?" And I was just like, I didn't tell her. The fourth floor of the public library. That's where I got it. But yeah, moral of that story is, just don't give up on yourself and read. Yeah.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't eat pussy. Pussy eats me. That's good. It does sometimes, though. You're just down there, you feel like your whole head's getting stuck in there. You somehow get a foot in there, and you gotta climb out. It's like getting reborn. A baptism. That's what real good pussy's like. It's a baptism down there, real good pussy eating. Take a shower.
Man, I was going to do a joke about a guitar, but it feels weird after this.
No, go ahead, please.
No. I respect all the musicians that played here tonight because I've been learning guitar for about 2 weeks, and I've just learned how to ruin parties. So, any song, I can do it.
Hey, how do you feel about gun violence? Don't worry about it.
I think it's a tough subject.
You think so?
Yeah.
Are you okay with people having guns?
Yeah, I am, because if you look, it is. I think it's a more complicated issue than just guns, because Chicago is actually the most regulated. I think guns are literally illegal in Chicago, but they have the most killings.
Everybody has a gun in Chicago.
Yeah.
I went to Chicago. They gave me a gun at the border. They're like, just keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Guns make me very mad. Every time I see a gun, I want to go back in time and find the guy who fucking invented the gun. And right before he thinks of it, just blow his brains out. Put a bullet right in that guy's head. That's how much I hate guns. Alright? Shoot his brains out. You guys are leaving? Don't leave us. We're lonely.
That's what it looks like when you're in love. You don't have to tie yourself to entertainment.
Do you know what I feel like when I get in a relationship? How long have you been dating this lady?
A year and 4 months.
Right when a relationship starts, I spend sometimes a year and 4 months trying to figure out how to get out of the relationship. Right when it starts, I try to get my way out. And it takes years. It can take 3 years once it took me to get out.
Do you try and look for activities that are like best for one person and hope she gets the hint? Like, maybe I shouldn't go to this?
No, I just try to convince her that she doesn't love me.
Okay.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Shit. Alright, you guys like cocaine here? Maybe that'll liven things up. Maybe you do a little cocaine? I did a lot of cocaine last night, and it's, usually I gave up cocaine. I just started sucking dick for the fun of it. It was much safer and healthier than doing tons of cocaine.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
That's cool.
I turned into a dictator that was giving me cocaine. It made me it's so scary. It always ends up with somebody getting their dick sucked. I know a guy who deals coke. I know a guy who's a coke dealer, and I went over to his house, and I don't know if you guys have ever had this problem where you go into someone's house and they ask you to take off your shoes, but their place is messier than it needs the shoes. You know what I mean? Like, if your house is messy enough, I shouldn't have to take off my shoes. Like, that doesn't make your place fancy. Just by merit of taking off your shoes.
That's just something I have to talk about.
So you hate Muslims, is what
I do hate Muslims.
Me too, dude. My family's Islamic. I hate it. All right, we gotta vote the guy in. You're gonna vote for Trump. This guy's voting for Trump. I might too.
I'm from Florida, and just feels right.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, we're at the point where what do you pick? Do you pick a criminal or just I don't know.
I feel like if people look up from their phone one day, you're gonna realize Trump's been president for like the
This
last
guy's
50 years.
Yeah.
It doesn't even fucking matter. It's too late. All right, fine. I think
Well, you're turning away our one audience member. I wouldn't do that. But can I tell you guys a story about I'll tell you guys about the first time I ever got paid doing comedy. It wasn't tonight. It was in Florida. What about you two? What about you two at the bar, guy and girl?
You lost him, dude.
Oh man, we lost him so
You
hard.
lost him, dude. You fucked everything up.
No, he's.
Hey, we had some hot moments, dude.
Come on, we're playing characters on stage. We're not really gonna. Yeah.
All right, we're in love. Hey, what do you think love is? When I say I love you, what do you think I mean?
You want to marry me. You want to
No, it's not.
You mean when you love me?
Yeah, I say I love you, and I mean it. You know, I really I love you.
I think it's like
Why don't you look at me?
Okay. That's love to me. I have a hard time accepting.
I understand.
Yeah. Anyone here ever kiss a girl in high school? Did you guys ever do that?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
I kissed a girl in high school. Before that, though, first girl I kissed, I was a big fan of romantic movies. And in those movies, the male lead will always kiss the female with his eyes open and say something romantic, so I did that. And she was like, "What are you looking at?" And I was like, "Your soul. Don't get on the plane." And she didn't get on the plane. It was a good time.
In high school.
Yeah, in high school.
And that's how he prevented her from being a part of 9/11.
Right, exactly.
You saved her, man. You saved her from that fake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's all real. You guys know that ISIS used to be a heavy metal band? Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Dude, they were a great heavy metal band. You know about this? Yeah, and they're still around. ISIS used to be a heavy metal, and it still is. And their new shit is. Yeah, it's terrible. Their new shit is horrible, you guys. Not very believable. I'll just say that. Not very believable.
I read this statistic recently that, do you guys know in China the carbon emissions are twice as bad as they are here? So it turns out my uncle was right, that they're not really good drivers. That was what he said. Yeah, it's a stretch.
Yeah, maybe they're just gassing themselves to death. Just slow cleansing. Just turn on your cars.
Mm. But has anyone here ever protested? Has anyone here ever protested? Have you ever protested anything?
No.
No? Anyone here? I feel like the ideal protest is the sit-in,
Like the civil rights,
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I really adhere to the sitting thing. I think it's the easiest thing to do, to sit, you know what I mean?
I think we should take that to the next step and just do the sit-in where you don't leave your fucking house and don't go to work and just say, I'm not doing it.
That's the ankle bracelet.
I'm just not doing it. What if we all just said, nah, we're not doing it anymore. We're not watching TV, we're not going to work. What do you think would happen?
I wouldn't know, because those people wouldn't be in contact. They wouldn't be in contact.
Yeah, but I think everything would stop for a second. I don't know.
Food delivery would take off, and then we'd have a lot more people get pets when they want to live alone. I feel like getting a pet's kind of a cheat. I feel like if you want to live alone, you got to do it. You got to commit.
Oh, I know. I live in a van, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
God. You know how long I've been living in a van?
Almost 3 years.
In human years. There's van years, man. It's like 30 years. It's terrible.
Yeah.
30 years I've aged. When you met me, remember I had hair?
Yeah, he did have hair before.
A full head of hair. It's like a presidency. It's just slowly killing me for no cause at all. Nothing has changed. Still in the van.
Yeah. Just get a top down. You're losing your hair. That's what you do. You go from van to Corvette when you lose hair.
No, dude, I started losing my hair when I was in the 4th grade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pubes or?
No, yeah. It all slowly. There was a track. I had a, like, you know how they have the what's it called? The stripe?
Yeah,
what's it called?
Strip?
Yeah, I had a landing strip. All my hair was slowly just going to my asshole. They just slowly climbing down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it popped out like this at one point, like a penis made of hair.
I feel like the landing strip is what it's called on a woman. I'm not sure. Is it the same thing for a guy?
Yeah, guys have a landing like back here. You don't have one?
No, I can't really go here.
Well, you're gay.
Yeah.
You're homosexual. I got one here. I have a landing strip here. One on. I got like a Donald Trump kind of like wig on the tip of my dick that just grew on its own.
That's great.
Yeah, that's how I send dick pics. It just looks like Trump. My dick.
There's a good Trump joke. Wait, I have a challenge. Try and tell a Hillary joke without being sexist.
Oh, okay, sure.
You really can do that?
Yeah, of
I
course I
can't do it,
can.
but more power to you.
Yeah. No, that's true. We were at a comedy show earlier and they were talking about Debbie Wasserman Schultz. And I said that like her face just, she has one of those faces that's like, people are prone to not kind of like or trust her. And someone said that was sexist.
That ain't sexist. It looks like a prude.
I think that's like asexist. Like it's not like, it's asexual. Like you could, there are guys who have faces and you just kind of, there's something about it, you don't like them.
I'm just not ready for a robot president, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for that lady, that robot. That's not a woman, I'm sorry. That's a robot. I'm sick of these robots running shit. Are you gonna, why don't you want to vote for her? Why do you vote, man? You're smart enough to know that doesn't
Well,
mean shit.
someone made this argument and said that if you don't think voting matters, tell that to the people who live in Iraq.
Fuck the people who live
Well, I'm just saying it's.
We're not working about it.
Yeah, we did. Look, it can't matter. There's no way it can matter. There's no way, like, I feel
Well,
like...
they directly impact who gets elected as
Yeah,
Supreme
yeah.
Court judges.
Imagine the choices have gotten so bad that, like, if somebody constantly kept taking away good things from you, and they're like, we have this old piece of shit over here, and then we have this, this other piece of shit. And those are your two options. Like, which piece of shit do you want? And it's slowly, like, it used to be maybe some good shit for a little bit, but it's just shit. It's all shit.
But I think that's kind of like a cool cop-out to be like, I'm not voting. It's like on the same tier as that. Like, I bet a majority of people who say they are shit, they're not really going to tell you who they're voting for or why.
I just don't vote.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, if I had to vote, because I like funny shit and I like when shit goes crazy, I would vote for Donnie. But I also know in Bosnia or Yugoslavia, there was this guy that was a politician that used to joke around about killing Muslims and shit. And everybody was like, he's crazy. That's just Boris being a silly goof. And they'd all laugh. And then he ended up killing so many Muslims.
Yeah, they're really.
Yeah, he's gonna kill a lot of them.
And he looked like Archie Bunker.
Yeah, dude. And I talked to a guy from Iraq, and he's like, you know who he reminds me of when seeing his family and the way he treats people? He's like Saddam. I was like, it was the same shit. And the first Trump was the French president who ended up fucking some kids at 17-year-old. He was the first Trump, like the first eccentric billionaire to win. That's where he copied it from. Where he got his character.
Okay, we're
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We're grasping for
Yeah,
straws.
I fucked it up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's cool.
Well, you want to end it on something? I feel like you got something you want to end it on?
Let's see, something I could end it on. So whenever I'm not at the homeless shelter eating pussy, I don't know. I think I'll,
That's it. That's great.
yeah.
All right, thank you guys very much. Elvis Lujan.
Yeah, have a good night, Asher Tate. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you guys. We appreciate it.
All right, that was Ashton and Elvis giving us the bad taste moment. All right, where are those karma bandits?
I lift her with it.